Hello everybody, my name is Kamon and welcome to another Genshin Location TCG video. Today I'm going to be playing Emily Mavoika Kenichi Burning, or one of the more awkward decks I've played so far. It's definitely a usable deck, don't get me wrong, it can definitely work, but you definitely have to put in extra work to make it work compared to other burning decks like the Linny version of this, or compared to other Mavoika Kenichi aggro decks like Traffic Light. It feels like you have to get the right action cards in order to do anything. Like you have to have a combination of multiple action cards. Like every line feels awkward because the way Kachina kind of makes everything work together is the fact that both Mavoika and Kanich want other characters to do techniques. But if you're doing techniques on Kanich, then he's not getting Night Soul points, and if you're doing techniques on Mavoika, then she's not applying that extra pyro that she gets for free. So that's really awkward. One way you can kind of fix that is by using the 2-cost technique, the 2-cost bike that swaps you around. That is some dice fixing. That doesn't use up Night Soul points, but it does do techniques which will give Night Soul points to Kenichi. So it is something you can do, but at the end of the day, it kind of feels like this deck just needs a little bit more. Like you're always wishing that it didn't work the way it did. Like every single game you're finding one thing that it's like, if only it worked a little bit different. Like if it was just a little bit better, this deck would be so much better. Like if it just worked a different way, this deck would be so good. But right now it's like you kind of hope the stars align to get a similar result to what other similar decks would get just by kind of existing, honestly. But when it does work, it is pretty fun. And on the theme of when it does work, I have put in some cards here just because they are kind of funny. Like Kenichi talent, it's really bad because you don't want cards from your opponent's hand, and they're oftentimes gonna just draw another good card. Like they put the cards in their deck for a reason. Like you're swapping a good card with a good card is not very good for one dice, but it can be funny, and with Yumkasaurus I can maybe steal some relevant things and maybe play them with Scions of the Canopy or something. Scions of the Canopy can also be used with Mavoika skill. I have Mavoika talent because I'm going to be playing Yumkasaurus, which is going to recover me a Night Soul point, maybe give me the discard bike that I can use with conductors. It's just it has some neat interactions like Dendro Resonance when either using techniques to proc burning, which is not a skill, so it doesn't proc Emily, or when you've procced burning more than 2 times, so Emily's summon thing is kind of stuck because it can only shoot out 2 times per round. So if you've procced it more than that, you kind of want the Dendro Resonance to have the extra pyro. But either way, when the stars do align and when these things work exactly the way you want them to, it can be pretty fun. Yeah, so let's get into the games. Let's see if it does work out. Okay, seems like I'm going up against Yuri. That's the best way I can describe their deck. I don't think it's supposed to be cohesively put together in a gameplay sense. I think it's more thematic. It's more so supposed to be thematic. I think I'm starting on Kenichi here.
Glad to be working with you.
And then I'm going to Mavoika and using Science of the Canopy plus her 3-cost bike. Because Science of the Canopy is gonna give me back a dice when I equip it. So it's basically I have a +1. These just pay back for themselves, and then Covenant is a +2. So I can probably get to enough. So I can apply Dendro, apply Pyro twice, deal a decent amount of damage. 8 in total from Mavoika, 2 from Kenichi, and then I'm gonna get a grapple link because I can swap off with the extra dice that I get. And yeah, I mean, it's theoretically functional. But yeah, speaking of my opponents, Well, I just realized Navi is like never gonna get bullets. Like you, when are you crystallizing? But speaking of my opponents, like Yuri full deck. Like, I just got a comment like an hour ago or something that was like on like a really old video that said like Arle Furry mentioned, and I'm like, yo, watch those. Yo, go back and watch like old videos. Is that like a thing? Like actually? Also, just realized my dice are a little fucked up. I need like a actual +1, not a Silence of the Canopy. Well, I guess I can set this up for next round. I guess, like, see what I mean? It's always like, if only it worked a little bit differently. To be fair, I could have like, yeah, this would have fixed it. Like if I, instead of Silence of the Canopy, I had changing shifts, it would have worked. But it's like, I'm not thinking that far ahead in the future. I'm not going to be counting dice. But yeah, it's like, I love when I get comments on old videos because it's like, what? Like, what video was this on? Oh yeah, the Jalonen stove video. Excuse me? Wait a second. Does their next normal attack just... No, it does not just kill me. It's 1-0. It's not worth it though.
Deal. I'm in.
Also, you can use Silence of the Canopy with the 2-cost bike as well. It just pays back 1 dice for itself. And like it costs 2 for 2 free swaps, so like it's pretty nice. It's a deal.
Hey there.
It's not the greatest deal, but it's a deal. Anyway, let's get the stealing cards. So remember what I said about Yumkasaurus in the intro, being like, you're replacing a good card with a good card? Yeah, that doesn't happen when your opponent has bad cards. I'm pretty sure I can kill her this round, right? Pyro and then burst kills, I think? No, but the grapple link does.
Shadow of the past, mine to command.
And then that's gonna proc burning. Give me some dice back from gamblers. She already has danger on her. I could actually just normal attack, but I would prefer to Yumkasaurus. Which I can do by equipping the bike. And Silence is gonna give me back a dice. I'm gonna spend the dice, and then Gandharvaville is gonna give me back 1. Yeah, wonderful cards. I love these cards so much. Gandharvaville is gonna give me back a dice, which I can use to swap to Mavoika, and I was gonna say then I can use her technique, but no, I ran out of Night Soul points. I hate this deck. I mean, it's not as bad as I make it out to be, but it's also like, it also is as bad as I make it out to be. It's like 2 rounds now. Like, with more experience, I'm sure I could make it work, but like, if I was just playing Traffic Light, I would be like, yep, I do the skill, and then I do the other skill, and then my opponent is dead. Like, I don't even need action cards, really. Here I'm like, oh cool, I got conductors. That's like a few extra dice that I can use on fucking nothing. Well, Don't get me wrong, Conductors is really nice. I do like that I got it, but like, it's like, it feels like I'm achieving less than I could be. Same with like the Linny version, like it feels like I could just be playing the Linny version, then I have like a lot more consistent of a game plan. Where I am focused, where like you can build a deck completely around just the line of Linny into
The
Knich,
show begins.
and then burn as much as possible. Oh yeah, the pyro is stuck because Emily is when it enters. Sure. I love this video game. It works exactly as it should. It has never had one thing wrong with it. How much is her burst? 2. Okay.
Anytime, any place.
But Emily's passive is when it enters play, it gains the effect. So if it enters, and it's twice per round, so if it enters for a third time, if you make a third one, right, because the first two just remove themselves, the third one enters, it just doesn't have this effect. And then if at the end of the round you have like a Dendro on your enemy, or like a Dendro summon, fuck you, I guess. Because it's gonna react with the Dendro, and it's gonna make a new one, and because it's still the same round, it's not gonna get the passive effect, and so you just like cry. I mean, like, I am winning this game.
Deal. I'm in.
Don't get me wrong, and I also misplayed. I should have kept the gamblers. But like, don't get me wrong, I'm winning this game here. But like,
Am I
it feels like I
I
just
got
have
him cornered.
little issues
hear
here and there.
children singing?
Okay, what the fuck is up with the other decks that I was going to play today showing up out of nowhere? I was going to play Kazuha's Lali. I guess, sure. Oh, I guess the other one didn't show up, I just mentioned it. Also, by the way, I realized I misplayed last time. So, whoopsie. Like, I realized I could have played Gandharva
Glad to be working with you.
later, like I didn't have to play it immediately, so like I could have had the 3 dice necessary to equip the thing. However, you have to realize that I am stupid. Wait, what the fuck are these dice? I wasn't looking while they were doing their thing.
Locked on.
So what do I do now? Do I actually unironically use conductors to fix Avoika's dice? I think I do. I think I actually do. That's like sad. Is it weird that I like Gandharvaville over Covenant of Rock? Probably not.
Anytime, any
But-
place.
I am gonna keep the Covenant of Rock because it's the better idea, it's the smarter decision. But yeah, I was going to play like a... I had ideas for like a...
Rise with the sun.
Well, it's not necessarily my idea. Tentia came up with it randomly, and I was like, okay, you know what? Good work. It's this. Wait, no, I don't have Yumkasaurus. Why would I do that? Why would I preserve my Night Cell? Am I stupid?
Get to work.
Like if I play... If I play this and then I swap... I don't have enough dice to do literally anything else. I guess I could end round. I misplayed so hard here. There's definitely a better line I could have taken. Am I aware of what it is? No, but it exists for sure. Now you give me pyro. Now when I don't need it because I have conductors on her. Now is when you are gonna do that. At this current moment, that is the moment you choose to do that. Criminal activity from my dice rolls. My dice rolls are committing criminal activity right now. You know what I could do? I could normal attack again, use up the other Night Soul, swap to her, and because her skill is gonna be discounted, I can then reuse it and then use the technique. Actually, I don't need to reuse the skill for the technique, but why are my dice so bad? I could have bursted here. Burst would be so good here. What the fuck? Okay, what do I do now? Do I just tune both of these to get the burst? No, what I do is I go on
Anytime,
Mavroika.
any place.
She discards the worst of the two options. Sure. And then I can swap to Kanich, which is gonna give him both the grapple prepare and is gonna allow me to burst. And then one way I can use the discount next round without wasting, without like
Suffer the wrath of Eastling!
proccing it again, is like I can use up all cards in my hand and then swap to her or something. But yeah, the cryo is exclusively on Mavroika, which means they can't swirl it with Kazuha.
Claim these souls.
But yeah, like anyway, back to what I was talking about last time, because I don't think I mentioned. Like I don't think I actually mentioned the deck I was going to play, and like the video that person commented on, but it was like a ode Jelon and Farina stall video, and like it got me thinking like, Yao watch those? Like I thought people just watch the newest one. Like if you find my channel, like if people find my channel now, they don't like go back and watch the old ones. They just watch what's currently available.
The pleasure is all mine.
Anyway, I'm going to Emily. Because that way they can swap to Kazuha and then swirl one of these two. You know what I can do? Swap to Mavroika and fix my dice. I was gonna be like, swap to Mavroika with an empty hand, then use the skill, get a bike, go swap to somebody else, swap back to her, discard, get another discount, but like, no, she's on lethal. Because they have a weapon on Titlali for some reason.
The pleasure is all mine.
I have to play it slow here. Which is how you know I've lost, because it's an aggro deck. But yeah, do you see what happens when the stars don't align? Like, there's definitely like a list you can make that's like more consistent, for sure. But even then, it's like you're kind of tossing it up to matchups. You're like hoping your opponent has like no survivability or like not a single cleanse or something. And even then, you still like would really prefer to get some action cards over others. And it's really annoying.
Glad to be working with you.
Wait, he's just dead. Yeah, he's just dead from a Lali normal attack. I should have just killed on Emily, but then I wouldn't be making any progress towards like my actual win condition. I hate
Everything
this. I hate this so
has
much.
a price.
The pleasure is all mine. Reconstitute!
Did I mention that I hate this? Because I don't think I did. I think I might have missed that. I think you might not be aware that I hate this. I mean, at least the summons are nice. Like, I'm gonna proc burning, then this is gonna transform into 2 damage, and then I'm gonna get the burning summon. They're gonna react, give me another burning that I could use next round to just pop my opponent in the face. Wait, is that gonna be the 3rd burning? Is it not gonna actually get the passive? I fucking hate Emily. I hate Emily. I think it is gonna be the 3rd burn. Okay, yeah, this one got it. Oh, but because it was made this time, it was made at the end of the round, it didn't actually trigger. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm actually gonna get burning procs next round. That's cool. I appreciate that. I like that. I actually have some protection now as well, which is cool. Fuck you. I am so dead. Let me see the gamblers. Let me just verify my full... No? Not like fully straight up dead.
The lantern is...
I am like basically dead. But I'm not fully straight up actually dead.
Light it up!
She's still dead in the same number of hits. And he's dead in just a singular hit. Wait a second, what?
So many regrets. Burn it down!
Wait a second, did I clutch this? Wait. This kills Mavuika, right? Yeah. And then I have burst to finish off Setlali, and she...
Burns.
Like, even if she bursts, she doesn't, like, kill me. Because she doesn't have the skill up, so she needs to, like, skill and then burst, or, like, get a damage buff from somewhere else, which if she does have, fuck me, I guess. But if she doesn't, my burst, I think, should kill. Or she could have one more. She could get, like, an extra help from somewhere. That is totally a possibility that I didn't quite think about. A normal attack buff? What is this questionable behavior? Oh wait, that was like main decked Sweet Madame, wasn't it? and main that they probably have a chef now. It's still not justifiable, but they probably have a chef now. Oh, but they get one shoot immediately and I'm dead. No. Fuck me.
Light of the blazing sun!
I misplayed on so many occasions here, but still. At least it was close. Maybe I could have won it. No, I probably could have won it, but still. Okay, hold. I'm curious to see how they play this. I want to see if Chiori was as overhyped as I believe she was.
Deal. I'm in.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was. Okay, cool. So what I mean by that is that a lot of people think Chiori was like actually busted and like needed to get nerfed. And then they play like this.
Target acquired.
So the whole reason, like Chiori Navia, when Chiori came out, it's like Chiori Navia was so good, you don't get it, the talent is so busted, when in reality the talent just gives you 1 extra geo damage. And the reason Chiori is so good for Navia is because you can do the doll that deals geo damage after another character does anything. Right, like you can do the doll that deals like a follow-up attack. What the fuck am I looking at? That deals like a geo that deals like extra geo after another character does something. So like the play is like start on Chiori, do her doll that with the follow-up attack, and then go to Mona and then skill, which is gonna crystallize, and then the summons. Wait, no, that wouldn't work with the summons. That's why you ran Herald, right? Because you need a character that does 2 applications without a summon. Yeah. Yeah, so this just doesn't work. This just doesn't work. Like, I have, like, people rate Chiori so highly, which, like, don't get me wrong, she is in a very powerful deck now. I will admit that. She is definitely in a powerful deck nowadays. But it's like, it's so interesting to me how highly people rate Chiori when I haven't seen a single person play the Chiori Navia lines properly. To this day, I have yet to play against a single one.
Lend me a hand.
Which one is that? That's just the wrong one. that is just the wrong one.
Deal. I'm in.
Wait a second, didn't I use Phlogiston last round? Why do I not have Night Soul? Hold on, hold the fuck on. Does she just... Excuse... Did Kenichi eat it? Kenichi ate it.
Ready to ride.
Well, thankfully my dice are bad, so I couldn't do much this round anyway. But yeah, like, look at what happens with Mona. It's like... Like...
Burn it down.
Like, I have... Kenichi's first, fuck. I have like a very visceral reaction to Chiori Navia decks, because it's like... Nobody seems to understand the point of them. Rebel Prepared does not go away if you lose your Night Cell, right? right? I think that's how it works. Also, this is 4 damage. Oh, I could just kill Mona. I should kill Mona.
The stars are fading.
Who do they go to? Interesting choice. But yeah. Chiori is such an interesting case because it's like she did not need the nerfs. Now she would. Like after the Zhongli situation, yes, she would need nerfs to her talent because that turns it from like useless to like 3 damage for free essentially. Or like since it's over the course of 2 rounds, it would be a total of 6 damage for no extra dice. So like it's justifiable now that she needs to pay the extra dice, and she still doesn't pay the extra dice. She still just discounts it like crazy. So I don't know. Like now the nerfs are justifiable, but when she came out, it's like it was such bait. It's like Kave. Kave did not need the nerfs, even to this day. Did you know that the new discard card, the one that draws your card when it's discarded, did you know that's only on discard
to be working
from
with you.
hand? Like that doesn't work from if a card is discarded from the deck. It is only from hand. And my question would be, why? Like, what are they scared of? Like Kave
Not me.
discarding it and then making another one with talent and then discarding that? What are you
Let's go.
like going
Toronto.
positive from discarding from the deck? Are they that scared of Kave going like dealing 3 extra damage and drawing a card? Like he's already not doing enough damage or drawing enough cards. I'm gonna be honest with you, he's not doing shit. So like there's a lot of questionable nerfs in this game's history that are just because people did not properly
For the Lord of the
understand
Night.
how the decks functioned.